Hello and welcome back to the video. Now today I'm going to be talking about the recent news regarding Ofcom and Britain's Got Talent. Now, this has been reported on both The Sun and The Independent, but The Independent cuts to the chase quicker, but most of the articles are in the same kind of format in terms of what they mention about Ofcom. Now, it reads on The Independent, Britain's Got Talent. Ofcom rejects 24,000 complaints. 24,000? Damn. That's a lot. About diversity's dance performance. And subheader reads, routine central message was a call for social cohesion and unity. Well, really? When you got Black Lives Matter? I'm not sure social cohesion and unity are exactly in their own motto. Anyway, back to the article. A Black Lives Matter inspired dance performance on Britain's Got Talent will not be investigated by Ofcom, it has been confirmed. No surprise, considering Ofcom has routinely done cover operations against people complaining, cover operations for people that spout the exact same political ideology as him. The ideology of woke and intersectionality. Or you probably know it as identity politics on the left. Now, reading further, more than 24,000 complaints have been made to Ofcom in the wake of the performance, which saw the Diversity Act, Dance Act, Diversity memorialise George Floyd and celebrate the Black Lives Matter movement. And keep this in mind, because this is important later in the article. The performance saw group leader Ashley Banjo pinned down by a police officer, with the group going to take the knee on the words Black Lives Matter. In a statement, Ofcom said, we carefully considered a large number of complaints about this artistic routine, an area in which freedom of expression is particularly important. Ain't that just funny? If this was a white guy doing it, if this was a black cop doing it to a white guy, and there was a racial movement in Britain for that, you see complete opposite. You will definitely see a complete opposite. And people will be calling it racist, of course. This next paragraph says it all. Diversity performance refers to the challenging and potentially controversial subjects, and in our view, its central messaging was a call for social cohesion and unity. Okay, it's just, I continue. And the depictions of violence by the performers were highly stylized and symbolic of recent global events, and there was no explicit reference to any political organization, but rather the message that black lives of black people matter. Really? Considering they espouse the exact same letter, Black Lives Matter, with the exact offence that Black Lives Matter used as a rallying call. And that's not political, and that's not explicit reference to any political organisation. Yeah, right. Jog on, Ofcom, jog on. Ofcom also confirms that the complaint report about the performance rolls around 4 claims: that it was racist against white people. Well, no shit, Sherlock. When you have a word in Black Lives Matter, does it mean white lives matter? Does it? And if you said no, it doesn't. White lives doesn't matter, then that is racist. But that's the problem with this whole Black Lives Matter movement. They do not care about racism. If they truly cared about racism, they would say all lives matter. And that, but knowing that, by having an organisation called Black Lives Matter, you naturally justifying a organisation with White Lives Matter to come about. You're fighting on the racial grounds at this point. Now, I will continue further. That it portrayed police in a negative faction? Well, no shit, Sherlock. Yeah, again. It was unsuitable for a family audience, no big surprise. And that expressed support for a political organisation in Black Lives Matter. Well, it obviously does. Well, it does. Because that's using the exact same events, exact same kind of rallying call that Black Lives Matter done. It's just mad. Well, and again, this is Ofcom. And if Ofcom actually done their fucking proper jobs, BBC wouldn't be spouting all of his... The BBC would have to be forced to stop being completely impartial. Well, are they impartial now? No. So, Ofcom are fucking up their job. In fact, they never even try. And they only protect their own. Now, Ofcom ultimately ruled that none of the concerns were valid based on their existing criteria. And this bit gets funny. This bit gets just funny. Which investigates whether the routine broke acceptable standards, encouraging dangerous behaviours or express impartial views. But yeah, I mean, this whole dance routine, to be honest, it was always going to be, when it comes to Ofcom, this is always going to happen. It always would. Now, this is not surprising, really, considering that in particular establishment, as well as Ofcom, they support, well, its activists within Ofcom support this kind of nonsense. And to be honest, it just shows you how this whole mainstream media, why even bother reading, why even bother listening to it, cable TV especially, because you look at it right now, in particular in regards to this, Ofcom clearly aren't doing their job. And I guarantee you, if this was if you were to replace black with white and white to black in this case, then it will be quickly whisked off into the dustbin of trash by Ofcom. But they don't, because this is double standards. This is what the establishment does, in particular of cable TV. Now, of course, this doesn't really surprise anyone. Should be expected. Now that's it for the video. Now, if you like my video, please like, subscribe, and if you hit that bell notification, you'll get notified on when my next video comes live. Sometimes, but if you want it to be guaranteed, join me at Parler, and you get notifications of when my videos go live on both YouTube and BitChute, and in the near future I'll be using it to notify people of BitChute exclusives videos that I cannot upload to YouTube due to the censorious nature of it. Now, all the links are in the description. All the links are in the description below, and I hope you had a good day.